Shelby and Michelle with Farmhouse Living, and welcome back to our channel. So this is our 5th home tour of our Christmas home tour
extravaganza
home tour series, and this one is different because it's a nighttime home tour. So we thought it'd be fun to see the lights and a different angle, but also because we've been to Monika's house during Christmas. Actually, I think this will be our 3rd time.
I think it is.
But your house is a Christmas dream.
It is.
I have to laugh because when you were decorating your house and you were like, I'm very minimal. And I was like, and I throw up Christmas.
Yes.
It's everywhere.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it was made for Christmas.
Yeah,
When you
it's
built
kind of
your
a Christmas
house, did you think?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Oh.
Not at all.
It was just a
I
happy
really
accident.
didn't.
Okay.
It just kind of happened. But.
What made you think I'm gonna hang a tree upside down in
Mom,
my...
we haven't got there yet.
Oh.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, so let's start with, we gotta flow, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so.
Too excited.
So, the first question that we've asked everyone is, did you decorate early, late, same time as normal this year compared to normal?
I was late this year, and I really thought I was on top of it. I thought I was early. We had Thanksgiving here, so I wasn't going to do anything before Thanksgiving, but I really thought I was doing well. And then this week hit, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind. But I was also decorating my parents' house, and I wanted theirs to be ready, and they could have fun with it. So
well,
mine got last.
But you're not alone. Everyone was late, or somewhat. A lot of people said phases. They started and then they stopped, and then this week they finished. And so, especially for people who love to decorate their homes, I feel like that's a hard pill to swallow, that you're that behind. Christmas just is here.
Right.
So
and the tree, our tree is the last thing that we do every year because it's real. So and the garlands, but I'll get everything else kind of done, and then then all the trees were sold out when we went to get one last week.
Oh no.
It's been
an issue.
Really
Wow. We had to pay big.
Yeah. But it is amazing, and I do want to talk about your tree is a little unconventional as far as, like, Mom won't let us put ornaments that aren't like in the theme. And look at you.
We've already talked about Monica's the best mom.
No, but you really did. Like, how do you make that look magazine worthy?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just history. It's just, I don't know. My mom taught me how to do a tree, and you do it in layers, and I like to do 2 different size lights in it, so it's dimensional. The beads always add some depth to it.
Yeah.
And,
maybe the beads do it.
Yeah,
And the star.
I don't know.
But everything,
the star's new this year.
I love
very
it.
neat.
Yeah. Normally I have a Merry Christmas light up sign that goes up there that's from like the 50s, that was in like a diner or something. Max bought it at I think maybe the Salvation Army or something for his fraternity, and when he came in the door with it, I stole it and put it on the top of the tree, and he took it back this year. So that's another vintage guy, but
I love it.
But you embrace everything that's meaningful, and that's how it works because you love things that have
You're
meaning.
sentimental.
Yeah, you're sentimental.
terribly.
Yeah.
To a fault.
We are less,
To a
but
fault.
I want to be more sentimental like you. You inspire me to keep things and find meaning.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love that you, I mean, literally, are those, like, your kids are in their 20s, right? And did they make those?
Absolutely. Yeah. Look at the scary Santa skeleton thing. Max drew that one year and cut it out, and I'm like, we're hanging that on the tree. And it's on the tree every year. It's so fun.
Gosh, I love it. Okay, so let's talk about your kitchen, because we're standing right here, and this is the trophy of Christmas.
It is. It's officially Christmas when the gingerbread arrives.
Yeah. So you do this every year. How many years have you done this?
This is our 5th year with them. We used to make them prior to, and then when we were on the home tour, for the first time I thought, and actually I did a practice year the year before. I wanted someone to do a custom gingerbread, and so I'm like, surely someone does it. Well, I found a lady, but she was in California. So sent her pictures of all the sides of the house, and every year it's a little different every year. some years they forget to put doors on, and some windows are different and all that. But it's fun to see what they kind of come up with every year.
Yeah.
And they ship it from California.
When do you get it usually?
The week of Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And they're kind of famous right now, right?
They are.
They're doing these for like
realize.
celebrities.
Yeah.
Monica's in that.
I know.
Yeah. In that.
I just found that out.
Yeah.
They've been some big people this year. So.
Oh, it's really cool. Yeah. It's really fun. And you keep it pretty simple.
I do.
In the kitchen. Outside of that, it's very functional because you have people over and
do a lot of cooking.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so then you have other touches throughout this area, but I think your like prime time area is the barn. So Monika is, would you call your house a barn dominium? What do you call it? It's a barn.
I don't like the word barn dominium,
okay,
to be honest. We didn't, when we started building this, barn dominium wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah.
We kind of just call it a barn house.
I like that.
I don't know. It's a hybrid.
Because it never felt like a barn dominium. Most of the time they're like the apartment above.
Yeah, and they're metal.
Yeah.
And
yours, right.
Yeah. It's kind of different. It's a fancy barn house.
Fancy barn house.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget the first time we came and we literally entered through your horse stables to come into your home.
Yeah. And then we knew, we said, can we be best friends? And we have been. Yes. So that's where you do your Christmas dinner.
We do. It's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve is out in the barn, and to me, it's like magical. It's you can let your mind go and really think about, it's just Jesus and the manger, and I just, and you're in the barn, and
I never thought about that.
Yeah, it just feels right. I'm getting goosebumps, but it just feels right that's where we spend our Christmas Eve. And I never in a million years hi Annabelle, when we built it, did I think we would do that?
Yeah.
But it just kind of evolved to that. So it's
so
special.
Let's talk about the tree.
Well, I was gonna say, now it's time to talk about the tree. You have another tree.
Yes.
And we've highlighted this, and it's hanging from your ceiling.
It is. It's our upside down tree. I always kind of wanted one. I would go to market and help a girlfriend out at market, and they had literal upside down trees that were made to be that way. Then I had a girlfriend buy a house, and they left their huge tree, and she said, I'm not going to put that up. And I said, well, I'll take it. I didn't really think a lot. I just jumped out there, and trees are not meant to be hung upside down.
Yeah.
They collapse.
Oh.
So a lot of wire. It was all hand wired, so it stays open. While it's upside down.
And you leave it all year.
It stays up all
forever.
year.
It's a forever tree.
Yeah. Yeah. It needs.
Do you decorate it different during Christmas, or it's
Christmas all year long? There are a couple of things that we leave up all year long.
Well, the tree, and then what else do you leave all year?
In the media room, there's the Santa.
Oh, yes.
He's just so old that I worry that he won't make it, so he stays up. I know. So it's always Christmas in there.
Yes.
And then in Elliot's room, the
little tree skirt.
It stays up. Marlo kicked hers out.
Okay.
But Elliot stays in there all the time because
that's awesome.
It's too much.
Well, another thing I want to talk about your house is what makes me feel like it's always Christmas, like you thought of Christmas when you built it, is the exterior. It's red.
It is a special red. It is. I've had people stop and ask, what color, what paint is that? And we did a special blend. I took reds, and it was too red or it was too dark. It wasn't right. So we kind of did our own mix and have a special formula.
It's poppy, but it's not like too much.
It's not. Doesn't have too much pink in it.
Yes.
Which, like, some reds can really go.
But then it's not deep.
Yeah.
Like
like dirty red.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's pretty. Yeah.
So yes, it's magical, and so your exterior feels like Christmas, looks like Christmas. You have your wreaths on the doors, but you've got a new accessory.
I do.
It's a very big.
Wow, my new man.
Yes.
Wow.
Zach calls him the Bugle Boy.
Oh.
My sister-in-law called, and she said, I've got something you need to look at. And he was recycled from a shopping center in Dallas, and they weren't going to put him up this year and wanted to sell him. So,
how tall is he?
He is 22 feet tall.
Wow.
And he is one piece. So,
Well, how'd you get him here?
a very long trailer.
That was probably hilarious.
It was
to
so
watch
funny.
it.
I've got pictures of it. He was laying down and his bugle was going straight up in the air.
Oh my gosh.
He was $200.
No.
Yes, because no other person would want him.
He looks like he was
amazing.
made.
No, he looks like he was made for the house.
I know.
He was always meant to be. How will you take him down?
He's bolted to the hayloft door.
Oh, okay.
And we'll just unscrew it. And
Oh.
we have a big forklift that will lay him down, and I don't know where he will rest. I have no idea.
Where do you store a 22? But I feel like he might stay.
Yeah, no, he can't stay.
You have an upside down
Yeah,
tree.
I know.
So
he cannot.
well, you also have your snowflakes in your lawn.
And those came from the same place.
That
Wow.
is
Yes.
amazing.
And I wasn't going to buy them, and Zach said, those are actually probably the coolest thing.
Yeah.
They are.
So it was it's fun to see them out there reflecting in the
Yeah.
lights and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
And
neat.
then you just have really amazing porches. You got your fireplace, and it has your no vacancy sign.
know.
When our kids come home, she clicks it on.
It's
which
so fun.
So sweet. And then your back, you've got your little swing, which you
I
made
love
some
that
updates.
porch. Yeah,
It's,
I love
have
that
you-
porch.
Did you go out there?
I didn't get to go out. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Then we want to add a outdoor bathroom out there with the outdoor shower and all
Yes.
that kind of off that porch. It's kind of our
Next project. So next home tour.
yes.
We'll have
maybe in the spring.
Yes.
Have that done.
Yeah, we'll show Christmas. How it's not just a Christmas farmhouse.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say I love the home, but more than anything, I love your heart. And I love your hospitality. And we never leave without a gift. We have honey this time.
Honey from the bees.
Honey from the bees. It's your hospitality and your heart for people and how you love people so well. But you were saying, I mean, you come up with these ideas. So you have these interesting little antique vintage bowls that you've
Flower frogs.
Flower frogs. Okay.
Flower frogs.
Okay. Tell me.
My grandmother had a collection of them, and so when I went to Round Top this year, I just started looking and picked up some, and I bought some on Etsy. And so the tradition is every year we have our friends come over for dinner the Saturday before Christmas, and I'll decorate the table some way.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, they get to choose an item and take home with them as their Christmas gift. And so last year was crystal decanters that had flowers in them. No, 2 years ago. And then teacups this past year. And then now this year they'll get a flower frog that they can pick and take home. And then just a little...
Very fun.
So fun. So if you're hosting, that's a great idea just to...
It works because it decorates your table and then it's their
And then you
gift
don't
as
have to put it up when
There you go.
Christmas is done. Because
Or leave it out all year long.
Yeah, you've got to figure out how to take down some Christmas.
It takes a little while. It takes a little
Well,
while.
thank you so much. I really do.
We love having you here. We really do.
Coming.
Yes. Well, okay, so our last home tour, I'm going to link all of them down below. Everyone's a little different. This one's at nighttime. One is a remodel. One's minimal. One's vintage. They're all different, so make sure that you check them all out. I hope that you love Monica's house.
Oh, thank you.
And tell them to...
Well, I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And how can people follow you? Can people follow you?
Do you want
Yes.
followers?
That would be awesome.
You need to follow
I'm
Monica.
in the garden. It's all about here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Monika Amik.
Yeah, and I'll
At
link...
Monika Amik.
I'll link that below. So you really do. Like bees, chickens,
Garden,
garden, amazing barn house.
horses, kids, vacation.
Yeah, all the
Cars.
things.
Don't forget cars.
Cars.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
So I hope that you guys enjoy. Have a great day. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas.